Hey friends, I am back to show you another new release on Amazon. I'm so excited about this one. I absolutely love how it turned out. I mean, I say that every time, but it's honestly the truth. Ignore my Pringles. I just shook the camera. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. This book is not gonna be for everybody. It's just not, and you'll see why in a second. Because not everybody is going to need this. But if you do need this book, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's just show you. Okay, here we go. Ready? Ta-da! This is called Destroy That Debt. And what this is a debt payoff planner. I've never done a book like this before. I think it's kind of unique, and this book is pretty like girly and cutesy, so you know it's not going to be everyone's aesthetic, but again, I just really love it. So my whole like theme and vibe with this book was trying to kind of make it look like a planner, like you decorated with stickers. So we have like the washi tape here, again the stickers. I used a font that sort of looks like handwriting and things like that. So that is the front. It is a matte cover, nice and smooth. If you have any of my other books, you know, you'll know the quality of the paper and everything like that. It's, you know, the same as those. And then here is the back. Again, just trying to make it look like a cute little planner with stickers and things like that. And as always, I included my QR code there. So let's dive into this. This book has enough like pages to tackle 12 debts. And so I'll show you as we go through what you get, you know, for each. But just know this is good for 12 debts, like tracking. I can't talk. Tracking your payoff progress for 12 debts. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's get into it. So the very first page is a total debt tracker page. So how you would use this page is add up all of your debt that you want to track with this book. All of your debt, and write your total here. So all of your, you know, credit cards, loans, whatever you have, write your total here. And then this meter is one that you can fill in as you pay it off to track your progress again of your entire debt balance. And then once you get to 100% here, you'll be debt free. It does tell you, you know, the instructions on how to figure out your amounts and how you would fill this in and things like that. I included a little sticker there. You got this, because I mean, we all got this, and we know debt payoff is not easy, right? Again, very pink and colorful, and that's, you know, the whole vibe with this planner. So next page is for you to decide whether you want to do the snowball method or the avalanche method. There's a quick little explanation of each here, and then once you check that and decide which method you want to go with, you can write your debt payoff order here, meaning you can put your first debt that you want to tackle, you know, first, and then go down the line, so you'll have an order. Now with these boxes, you can either number them, so you can do, you know, number 1 and then what the name of the debt is, number 2, and so on, or as you pay them off, you can put a check mark in this box. So that's up to you how you want to use these little check boxes. But again, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 debts here that you can list on this payoff page. And then I also included a total debt payoff by month. So just in case you like tracking month over month how much you put towards debt, you have that here. Now this is not dated or anything like that, so you know, you can start this any month of the year, anytime. But these are your little pages where if you want to track that, you can. Now, these are fairly large, so you can even, you know, use this for more than a year. Like, you know, maybe you want to put January 2025 and how much you put, and then January 2026 or whatever. If you have like a multiple year kind of payoff plan, you can do that as well. So those are the first 3 pages, just kind of getting your like plan of action in order, how you're going to pay them off, and then, you know, overall trackers for your total debt. And then once you decide on that and you are tracking your total debt, then we break it down into each individual debt. And so you have here your first debt. So on this page in your little credit card, you would write the name of your debt, meaning, I don't know, Chase loan, or I don't know, Dick's credit card, or whatever the debt is. Maybe you owe a friend money or something and you want to write that here. Whatever it is, write the name of it in here. You can write your balance that you're starting with. Then you can write your interest rate, if any, what your minimum payment is, your target payoff date. If you have a goal, like I want this paid off by X date, you can write that there. And then if you have any notes, and then the rest is to keep track of your payments. So you have this sheet here and this sheet, and again, very kind of whimsical with the designs here. I wanted it to look like you kind of wrote this stuff out yourself with the little squiggly dividers and things like that. And then after this, you get 2 additional pages for notes for tracking up, your payoff. So you get 1, 2, 3 of these full pages, and then this little section here. So that should be enough, like more than enough, I would think, to last quite a while. So yeah. And then after that, let's see. Each debt includes a savings challenge to kind of visually track your progress. So this savings challenge is for this first debt here, and as you pay it off, you can color it in. So in the beginning, you have your total debt payoff trackers. These trackers or savings challenges are for each individual debt, and there are 12 different ones here in the book that I'll show you. So you're going to divide your total debt by 100. There are 100 icons, and that's how you'll know how much each icon is. And then as you pay off that amount, then you'll color them in. Hopefully that makes sense. And then you have a notes page. That is it for every debt. Every section or every debt is the same, with the exception of the savings challenge. I did also make the little credit card a different color just so you can kind of keep track of, okay, well, this debt is the blue credit card, the such and such debt is the pink credit card, whatever, if you wanted to do that. So there's, again, the debt pages. You get your trackers so you can write all your payments and things like that, and then a savings challenge. Some of the savings challenges are in color, so you can cross these off, or you can outline them, color them in, whatever. Some of them are just more just outlines to color in, like the one I just showed you. You can kind of do those however you want, but I wanted to kind of vary them and not just have full pages of color in stuff, if that makes sense. And then, any notes you want to make. Maybe you want to notate, I don't know, I made an extra payment here that went just towards principal and no interest, or I paid X amount in interest this year, I want to get this paid off, or I paid this off on such and such a date. Whatever you want to do, that's why it gave you a note sheet here. And then again, you move into your next debt. And so I'm just going to show you all of the savings challenges here. So again, each savings challenge has 100 icons. You divide your total by 100, and that's how you know what what each one is worth. So then here you have your little dollar bills, and there is one up here for this one just because I couldn't fit them evenly. So that's a little extra one there for that. Here you have these little leaves on your vines. I thought that was cute. Let's see. Next, you have a sort of a little game board style, so you can color those in. Then you have little piggy banks. Those are so cute. I love how vibrant the colors are on this, you guys. So colorful, and that is totally my thing. Here you have some smiley faces. Then you have some hearts. Next, we have some little coins here. Easy to color in. A nice size. Little thing that says debt here, so you can cross those out or color them in. And then it looks like this might be the last one. You have butterflies. Yeah, and that's it. So then after your last debt, like note sheet, you just get 2 additional note sheets simply because there is a minimum page requirement for these books. And so, you know, I just added 2 additional note sheets in there. Again, just trying to make it look like, you know, a planner, like you added some little stickers and things like that. So that is it. It is a simple book, but I think it's gonna really work for people. And I think that it's a super cute way to keep track of your debt payoff. You know, more so than just using like an Excel spreadsheet or something like that. I just think that debt payoff is so boring and hard and everything else that why not just make it a little tiny bit fun and pretty, right? So that is Destroy That Debt. Let me know what you think below. I may use this to track my debt payoff for my mom. We'll see, because I owe her a lot of money for the down payment on the house. So I might use this myself. I think I may. Now, one thing to note, again, if you have any of my other books, you already know the quality and things like that. The paper is not the thickest. So marker will bleed through if you're coloring with marker. So I would suggest using colored pencil, crayon, those Mr. Pen gel highlighter, something that's not going to bleed, because again, it'll bleed through and then, you know, it'll kind of ruin the page on the opposite side, if that makes sense. So that's just one little note about that. All right, that's it, my friends. I hope you like it. It is available on Amazon now. If you want to pick it up, it is linked directly below in my description box. It's also in my Amazon storefront. I do have a link to my Amazon storefront in the description. Anytime you shop on Amazon, if you go through my link, even if you don't buy something that's listed in my storefront, I still get a tiny bit of commission, like a couple pennies. If you click on my link and purchase something within, I don't know, 30 minutes or something. So if you do ever use that, that is a free and easy way to support me. Thank you so much if you decide to use that. But again, this will be linked below, also in my storefront. If you search The Thrifty Sewist on Amazon, all of my books should come up. I did find some of my planners don't come up, but you know, that is another way that you can find my books, but they're always linked in every description box below. If you have questions about this, let me know in the comments. I would be happy to answer. And like I said, I just hope you like this. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.